This is what I looked like on prednisone. Moon face, belly weight, bruises I didn't remember getting, muscle that seemed to just disappear off my arms and legs. Insomnia so bad, I was awake at an unpredictable time every night in the middle of the night. Maybe you recognized yourself in this drawing. I'm Dr. Megan. I'm a board-certified doctor of pharmacy and third-generation pharmacist. I'm also a former prednisone patient. I drew this because I wanted you to see that I've been exactly where you are, and I wanted to preserve the memory of what it really felt like before I forgot. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through what actually works to counteract prednisone side effects, backed by research and by my own experience surviving prednisone. Prednisone causes over 150 side effects, and most doctors do not have the time to cover all of those in the tiny little 15-minute time slots they're allowed to have with you, and certainly not to walk through all of the things you can do to counteract those side effects. Maybe you were told to take calcium. Maybe someone mentioned watching your blood sugar, but pretty sure no one handed you a complete plan. A French professor named Dr. Laurence Fardet published the most comprehensive scientific review of this topic I have ever found. I got a secret author's copy directly from him. I've combined his research with everything we've learned since then, including the latest guidelines from the Endocrine Society and the American College of Rheumatology. And I organized it into categories that matter most for prednisone warriors. So let's walk through the most important ones. And I want you to have something in your hand as we go through this together. I created a free prednisone checklist. It covers everything we're about to go through with 25 evidence-based strategies organized so you can check things off, take notes, and bring it to your next doctor's appointment. The link is in the description. Download it now and follow along. Let's start with the side effects you're probably feeling every single day. Prednisone stimulates your appetite and redistributes your fat away from your arms and legs and toward your face, your belly, and maybe even a buffalo hump. This is called lipodystrophy, and it is not your fault. It is the drug. So what you can do about this weight gain is focus on whole, real foods and minimize processed foods. Every calorie matters when you're on prednisone, so don't waste them on empty ones. You don't necessarily need to eat less, you need to eat smarter. Also, ask your doctor for metabolic blood work. You need to get your cholesterol and blood sugar tested because the fat redistribution can affect both. Prednisone can increase your blood sugar by 2 to 4 times, especially in the first few months, and especially if you're already at risk. So here's what you can do. Monitor your blood sugar at home if your doctor recommends it. Reduce sugar and refined carbohydrates in your diet. And if you already have diabetes, talk to your doctor. You may need to adjust your medications while you're on prednisone to compensate for the higher blood sugars. Prednisone makes your body hold onto sodium and release potassium, which pulls extra water into your bloodstream and raises your blood pressure. About 1 in 10 people on high-dose prednisone experience ankle swelling because of this. Personally, my knees swelled. So what you can do is monitor your blood pressure at home, reduce your sodium intake, and if your blood pressure is consistently elevated, talk to your doctor. Blood pressure management is possible, but it needs to be on their radar. Next, prednisone can cause irritability, anxiety, mood swings, and insomnia, especially at higher doses. This is not a character flaw. If you're feeling different, this is the drug, not you. It's the drug acting on your brain. So what you can do about these personality and mood changes from prednisone is timing matters. Taking prednisone in the morning aligns better with your body's natural circadian rhythm and can help reduce nighttime sleep disruption. Practice stress reduction. Even simple breathing exercises can really help. And if your mood symptoms are severe, you've got to tell your doctor. There is no shame in needing support for a side effect. It is the drug, not you. Now, let's talk about the things that are happening in your body that you may not feel right away, but that matter enormously for your long-term health. This is one of the most serious long-term side effects of prednisone, and it happens faster than most people realize. Significant bone loss. It can happen even in the first 3 to 6 months, especially on doses above 7.5 milligrams. So here's what you can do. The American College of Rheumatology created guidelines just for this, and they are clear. Ask your doctor for a DEXA scan to measure your bone density. Be sure to take calcium and vitamin D. But here's what most guidelines leave out. Magnesium and vitamin K2 are essential cofactors that help your body actually use the calcium that you're taking. Next, the guideline recommends to avoid alcohol and smoking. Both of these make bone loss worse. You're taking a drug and it's depleting your bones, and those two habits can even worsen the bone loss. And if your doctor recommends a bone-protecting medication like a bisphosphonate or Fosamax, take it seriously. Prednisone can cause muscle wasting, especially in the thighs and shoulders. I experienced this personally. I watched my arms and legs get smaller while I was on prednisone for months and months. So here's what you can do about that. Strength training. Even light resistance exercise can help preserve muscle mass. This is not the time to rest completely. Gentle, consistent movement protects you. Prednisone can increase the pressure inside your eye, which raises the risk of glaucoma. Studies show that about 10% of people on long-term prednisone can develop cataracts or a clouding of your lenses. So here's what you need to do. Schedule a comprehensive eye exam with an ophthalmologist and report any changes right away. Blurry vision, loss of peripheral vision, night blindness. Don't wait for your next routine appointment. But it's tricky because sometimes prednisone can just make your eyes blurry and it doesn't mean anything. Next, prednisone suppresses your immune system, which means your ability to fight infections. It's reduced. This includes serious infections like pneumonia and sepsis. So here's what you can do. Avoid contact with people who are sick. If you're going to be in crowds, you could consider a mask, especially while you're at high doses. Stay current on vaccines. And if possible, get vaccinated before starting prednisone. If you are exposed to something serious, like chickenpox or tuberculosis, call your doctor immediately rather than waiting to see what happens. What I'm about to say next changed everything for me when I discovered it. If we look back at what we just covered, bone loss, muscle loss, mood changes, fatigue, immune system, many of these connect to one underlying mechanism that prednisone depletes specific nutrients that your body depends on. The research is clear. Prednisone causes potassium loss, depletes calcium and vitamin D, reduces vitamin C, lowers folic acid, and increases your body's need for magnesium, phosphorus, and vitamin B6. That's part of why you feel like a completely different person on prednisone. Your body is running low on the very things that it needs to function. After going through all of this research and living through it myself, I eventually created something that I couldn't find anywhere else. A supplement designed specifically for people on prednisone. It's called Nutrinize Zone. It's the first and only supplement built around the specific nutrients that prednisone is depleting. There's a link in the description if you want to learn more. I wanted you to know that it exists because I made it for me and for you. So what you can do right now is ask your doctor to test your vitamin D level. This is in the rheumatology guidelines, and it's often overlooked. And focus on eating nutrient-dense whole foods. This is not the time for processed, empty-calorie eating. Now, one of the most dangerous mistakes that people make with prednisone is stopping it wrong. Prednisone suppresses your adrenal glands, the glands that produce your body's own cortisol. The longer you've been on prednisone, the more suppressed they become. If you stop taking prednisone too quickly, your adrenal glands may not be able to produce enough cortisol to keep up and keep you safe, especially during times of stress or illness. This is called adrenal insufficiency, and in its most severe form can be life-threatening. The 2024 Endocrine Society guidelines are clear. Never stop prednisone abruptly unless under the care of a physician. Always taper off slowly. And if you have severe withdrawal symptoms like crushing fatigue, dizziness, nausea, body pain, the right move is not to push through. Go back to your last tolerated dose and taper more slowly from there. And then watch for these adrenal warning signs: extreme fatigue, dizziness when you stand up, nausea, and feeling like you're going to faint. Report these to your doctor immediately. If you're struggling to taper and wondering whether your adrenal glands are recovering, ask your doctor about cortisol testing. It's a simple blood test that can give you real answers instead of guessing. I have full videos about adrenal recovery and prednisone withdrawal, and I'll link to them in the description if you need to go deeper on either of these topics. Now you have a map. You know what prednisone does to your body, the daily side effects, the long-term threats, the nutrient depletion, the tapering risks, and more importantly, you know what to do about each one. But knowing the strategies is only half the battle. Because most prednisone warriors are already making one critical mistake that quietly undermines everything on this list, and they don't even know they're making it. I made a video that goes deep on exactly what that mistake is, with the science behind it, and exactly what to do instead. It's the most important video on this channel, and I think it's your most important next step. Click here to watch it now. Signing off as Dr. Megan, your prednisone pharmacist.